Hey guys, Julian Green here with another episode of Julian's The Green Room, where we talk about movies, television, and everything in between. Now, I know I haven't been able to talk about movies, television, and everything in between in a while because I haven't made a video in a while, but I'm willing to change that. It's just that life happens. I got a new job. Actually, I'm gonna be a father pretty soon, so yay me! It's gonna be a little girl. She's due on August 5th with my beautiful wife, and we're gonna call her Ever. That's right, Evergreen. Soak it in. But I really miss you guys, and I really miss making videos for you guys, and I know some of you have been asking me to make more videos, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do for you, and I'm gonna try and make more videos all the time because I love doing this and some of you guys love hearing me talk about it. So the last movie that I saw before the last review that I did was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a movie directed by Patty Jenkins starring Gal Gadot, and we only saw Gal Gadot in previous movies before, like Batman v Superman. The less said about that movie, the better. And she was well as a supporting player, Isabel, or Giselle? Giselle, yes, in Fast and Furious. Now, going into this movie, I was very kind of weary because after what happened with Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, and I actually like Man of Steel, but it's been a while since Man of Steel came out, I was hesitant as to watching this movie. So this movie is very... yeah, it had a lot of hype going around it for me. But I'm happy to say that this movie was fantastic. Oh man, this movie was great. Let's start with the titular character, alright? Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman knocks it out of the park. Like, seriously. Like, we know she was the fan favorite coming out of Batman vs Superman, but in this movie, she definitely owns this role. A lot of people, when she first got cast, they started commenting on her bust size, and for whatever reason, that meant that she couldn't play a superhero, I guess? But whatever. I thought we were just, you know, judging on acting or whatever. But man, she is able to play this character down to a T, and she's able to actually toe that line of the character of Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman, it's a tough nut to crack when you really think about it. A warrior who will rip your head off with a sword for peace? See, on paper that doesn't really make sense, but Gal Gadot actually makes you believe that. She makes you believe a lot of stuff in every scene that she's in. She is able to add those subtle nuances of her being a woman, but not just being a woman, a warrior. And that, I think that was super cool to see. And it really makes me excited to see what she's gonna do in the Justice League movie with her character. Also, the other supporting character, or even the co-lead in this movie, is Steven Trevor, played by Chris Pine. That's it, James T. Kirk, the captain from Star Trek himself. And Chris Pine has great comedic timing in this movie. Like, he's just phenomenal. And it's not just because he's funny. He is a character that actually has something to offer the character of Wonder Woman. He's not just there to be a damsel in distress. Damsir in distress. Pay me for that one. Yeah, so he's not just a damsel in distress. He is a person that actually has things to teach Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman has things to teach him, and they really balance each other out. Their chemistry in this movie is really on point, and it's super cool to see played out on screen. Now, the action is great. The action, phenomenal. I love the action. The only thing I gotta say about this is that the action is a little bit too slow-mo-y for me. Like, I'm like, okay, I get it. The women look great, flying through the air. But there were some slow-mos where I was just kind of like, you didn't need to show that. Maybe like 2 slow-mo scenes per fight scene, but a little bit, it just got a little bit more gratuitous for me. But other than that, the action was flipping fantastic. There's this one scene where she breaks a bell tower. Jesus! It's already surprising that I'm showering this DC movie with praise, because not a lot of DC movies have been getting this. And some may even say that this movie is like a Marvel movie because it's more lighter in tone. It's not as dark as the Batman v Supermans or the Suicide Squads, or Suicide Squad tried to be dark but then it tried to be funny. That it was just weird. But this movie is definitely a lot lighter, and not just in like tone, but in colors. This movie has colors. Her costume is colorful. It's great. And it's weird how much colors make a difference in a movie. It's beautiful, and it looks very beautiful, especially when you go to Themyscira, where an awesome fight scene takes place. Like I said, this is kind of like a Marvel movie because it has a comedic tone, it's a lot lighter, it's colorful, but it also took another cue from the Marvel movies, and not the kind of cue that you would expect to make the movie better. It took the cue where it didn't really flesh out its villain very well. There's 2 villains. I don't really care about their names. I don't really care about them. Their plot is kind of weird. Don't even know why it's there. And even like when like a little twist happens, you're just kind of like, that doesn't make sense. But it doesn't matter because the movie lets you follow Wonder Woman and Steven Trevor through most of this thing, as well as the other supporting characters that are in it. And it actually makes you get invested in everything that's happening. And one of my favorite things about this movie, it wasn't afraid to like just stop, slow down, and enjoy the quieter moments. That's probably one of my favorite parts about this movie. It's just the quiet moments that allow these characters to be human. And that's a big thing for me. That's why Spider-Man 2 is my all-time favorite superhero movie, because being human, I believe, is the most essential part of being a superhero and getting people invested in that superhero. And Wonder Woman delivers that in spades. As far as superhero movies go, I'm gonna have to give this movie an A. A-. Yeah. A-. I love it. So yeah, guys, have you seen Wonder Woman? What did you think? If you have seen it, please hit me down in the comments down below. Make sure you guys follow my social media accounts on Twitter. It's Straw_Hat_Goofy. Straw_Hat_Goofy. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, just hit that little bell up there, or is it up there? I can never remember. Hit the bell up there, and you also receive notifications for my videos. So once again, guys, I'm Julian Green. I love you, and I'm just a dude in this room talking to a camera. Love you, and I'm out.